Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
So why not show you it's designer? It's custom made, the tailor and just ask me to line up. I've been reconnecting with my message like I said I would. I'm cooking knowledge with my kinfolk and it's smelling good. I can show you everywhere I've been. Is your memory good? I'm flipping pages in my verses, hope you understood.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Kyle Bradish.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Jorge Mateo. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Here's Victor Robles. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway in Baltimore. Inside, 1-1.
Two balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's Donovan Solano. 3 for 10 in the series so far. In there at the knees. Strike one. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Misses inside. And now 3-2. This to third. And that's just foul. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. And a foul ball. Solano over at first with one away. In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
That one the other way. Dives and he can't hang on. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Ramon Laureano coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Left field, number 12.
First and second, one out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch, and he just misses. Two on, one out. Out towards right center field. Kowser on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play, because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Luke Raley, 2 for 8 in the series so far. In the air, left field. Right there is Laureano, and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, George Kirby. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That one missed.
1-0.
On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, catcher, Adley.
2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Counts 1-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Fastball is outside. Rutschman, the runner at first with 2 gone. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball.
Come on, Colton.
Got him looking. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Mariners 1 and the Orioles nothing. Top of the second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Lowe launched a homer in his most recent game. Bradish back to work. Foul ball there. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. 1 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Hit weakly on the ground. Quips it to Mountcastle. They get the out on Arozarena.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
then let the beat smooth you get up, let the groove soothe you get, then let the beat smooth.
We head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
That's in there. That's strike one. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And now 2-0. One down, base is empty. Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, the shortstop,
Jorge Mateo now entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Right through there for a strike. And there's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two down, nobody on. Right side. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Throw to second, safe. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. There's a strike. Robles stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Ripped to first. Caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Cal Raleigh flied to right his first time. And a curve misses outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Hard hit left side. Mateo sends it to first. And that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, and now Ryan Mountcastle.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Mountcastle needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Ramon Laureano stands in now and watches strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Rosarena pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins, grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Next offering upstairs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. To third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one clips the corner.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They're down 1-0.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. Yeah, there's no competition.
Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look at how the
Seattle,
series has
center
played out
fielder,
so far.
Julio Rodriguez.
On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Raley.
Next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip.
Hey.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. Whips it to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, but they're on top 1-0.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to.
Bottom 4, here's Adley
Leading off for the
Rutschman.
Orioles, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
The next to hit for the Orioles. Struck out looking his first time. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way
2 balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
Jordan Westburg digs in now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Fought off foul. The M's leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. All even at one apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
I'm kicking verses, national anthem, whole world diverses, impeccable, believable, kids incredible, down with the whole squad, so incredible, whole crowd get loud, on my side, everybody in the place, y'all get loud, hey, 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 hey.
Bradish back to work. In the air, right field. Cowser puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's outside, and that is ball one. In the air, right field, Cowser. Out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Victor Robles. 1 for 2. Just missed. That's inside. Here's a 2-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just misses with that one. Three-two. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go-ahead run on base. Donovan Solano, the next to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Edwards up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. Comebacker to the mound. And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. And that misses. And that's ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Too low, and it's ball three.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Laureano comes up the hit. Fly to left his first time. On a line. And that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Now the second run is in. 3-2, they take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Just missed. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen getting loose out there. Pomerantz warming up as well. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and Laureano in scoring position. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he boots it. The run comes in from second. It's 4-2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. George Kirby is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Mariners, Drew Rasmussen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The next offering misses. And the count now 2-0.
No strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And this one looks like trouble. Mullins headed home. He'll score.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rutschman getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. High fly ball, right field. Robles gets under it, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. He's already homered here in this one.
Jordan Westburg.
And first offering is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rosarena after it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 5 and the Mariners 2. And we're back. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and in foul ground he pulls it down. 1 out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and that's outside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Mariners 2. Back now at Oriole Park. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trent Thornton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pomerantz getting loose as well. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball.
Popped up left side. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. That's to third and foul ball.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Orioles, first baseman
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. First pitch just misses.
Hey.
Swing and a foul straight back. Mountcastle off of first with 2 away. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and Laureano is retired. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 5 and the Mariners 2. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Nathaniel Lowe. Just off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Cano, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The Mariners trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The other way, Westberg. And that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for
Trent Thornton comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Cedric Mullins digs in now. And fires in a fastball at 95. Next pitch is downstairs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Ramon Urias.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. On the ground, Solano. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So 2 down now, and here is Adley Rutschman. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Colton Cowser, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
0-2 now. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Mariners 2.
I've only seen a city for less snobs, streets, geeks, and actors with money breaches the past and many broken bridges. It's slime with barbed wire, not some pretty picket fences. In the beat didn't tread over me. No, this focus for
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano
coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Yennier Cano.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Upstairs, and now 2-0. And another ball.
Outside.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Count is 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for Seattle, third
Donovan Solano.
Solano.
Up next for the Mariners. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. Base hit right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one 95 to finish him off. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a foul out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Out to center. Mullins settles under him. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's now a two-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yennier Cano done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Outside low, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Just missing there. Counts full, 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Fights it off. He'll see another. So the tying run at second. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Popped up. Westberg. And that's the 3rd out. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 5 and the Mariners 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
48.
bottom of the 8th. Gregory Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one fouled off.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Struck him out looking. And now the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
On the ground to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. And that one is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Mariners 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Randy Arozarena. Bautista back to work.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Bautista, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
No outs, runner at first. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Just missed.
That's the ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Felix Bautista out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Keegan Aiken.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, shortstop.
He's 2 outs away.
Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto also throwing. Inside corner for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So last chance for the Mariners. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that one fouled off. The M's down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That clips the corner.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The ball game.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out. Nice W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented